Now I'm thrilled to welcome onto the field of 68 again. He's a returning guest, Marquette scorer, shooter extraordinaire, Kam Jones. Kam, before we get started in the interview, man, stand up. Let everybody see the fit. We got to see. We got to see the fit. Talk us
This is
through it.
elite.
Talk us through it. Take the mic. Get the mic. Get the mic.
This is a nice, calm little button down I got. That I
You gotta
like.
get
That
in the
was-
shot a little bit
it was
more.
real-
Here,
my bad.
move right here.
Oh, I am.
See the shot? There it
Alright,
is.
so
All right, what
Nice
do we
little
got?
calm button down. Gucci pants to go with
Man.
it, and they match with the suspenders as
awesome.
well. Do the shoes.
Who picked this out? Did you pick it out?
I
Or
did
you
pick
get
this
help?
out actually. Actually all my outfits I put together.
Man,
It's all about
you got a
creativity.
future
I mean,
beyond hoop.
I definitely want to get into having my own fashion line or get into the fashion business and making some noise in that field.
There's no way, by the way, he could fit in that.
I think you
Yeah.
could.
No, he's too
Definitely
fat.
not.
He's too fat.
I could pull it off. I need to get about like 4 sizes.
Okay,
bigger
sorry.
than
I
what
mean,
you
that's
got
all
right
that matters. It don't matter.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so I need to ask you this. Last year you were listed on the Marquette website at 6'4". This year you're listed at 6'5". Did you grow in it this offseason?
We gotta see this.
I mean, my family told me I did when I went back home. So
So did you go to
we're gonna go with
Kuykendall?
that.
Did you
Nah.
go to Kuykendall and you were like, hey, I want 6'5"?
I didn't say nothing to
grew?
Scott. I looked on the website. I was just as surprised as y'all.
You
but
know what's funny about
didn't
it?
say nothing about
Everybody
it.
coming back has an extra inch this year.
On
Is that
our
true?
team,
Yeah.
for real,
What's Kolick listed at?
it's Coley 6'3". Oh my god, bro.
You love this.
No, I appreciate Scott for that. Wherever he at.
He just boosted everybody up.
Definitely,
Made
yeah,
you some
appreciate
more
that.
money.
I definitely didn't say nothing about it, but I was like, I didn't tell him to do that.
What's this offseason been like for you? Because obviously you bring almost everything back from a team that was so good last year. But like last year at this time, nobody wanted to talk to you guys.
Right.
Am I wrong? Big East Media Day last year, what, you picked 9th?
Uh-huh.
Everybody's saying like you're an afterthought.
Yep.
How were you able to do it?
So I didn't come to media day last year, but I remember I remember being in a gym when Tyler and Coach came back from Big East Media Day last year. And he came to me. He was like, "Bro, they didn't show us attention there, bro." And we said the same thing. Basically, what Tyler said. I mean, we all know what he said.
That was pretty
You know,
good.
that was just our mindset. I think it would be insane to change that mindset going into this year, even with the rankings being what they're being. Although we are very fortunate and blessed to be in the situation we are, being ranked preseason first, just showing that that's what people think of us.
You earned it.
For sure. But like
Does
I said,
it feel good?
oh,
It
that's
does.
yeah.
I mean,
for
you
sure.
want to see yourself
What?
first
Yeah,
there,
for
but you
sure.
got to keep that chip.
You definitely got to keep that chip. That's what gets you there. But it's very hard to stay there.
I don't
So-
think a team with Tyler Kolick is going to have a problem playing with a chip on their
Yeah,
shoulder.
definitely not. He definitely he carries us with
Talk
that.
to me about his competitiveness, the leadership, because I'll tell you this: when we after you won, I think it was the semifinals before the finals, we were talking to him back. It was in this building, and it was basically the same energy that he had. For people that don't remember, it was asked, "How do you feel about being picked 9th?" And he just said, "F him."
I mean that's him. That. I mean, he has that with him. That's who he is in his heart. That's how he plays. I haven't said this, like he knows and the team knows, but he gave me my first welcome to college moment my freshman summer. That was pretty. That's funny looking back at it, but it
What was
kind of. So Coach Smart, we got these insane drills that we still do today. These insane closeout drills. It's almost impossible. So it's like we helping on the baseline on the other side, but we closing out here. And Tyler,
It's a long way to go.
Exactly. So I'm just coming out as a freshman. I'm really just trying not to get beat. So he throw the ball to Tyler. He hits like two threes, and so they throw him again. He hits another one, and he hits 4. And he turns around to Shaka, and he like screams. He's like, "I hit 100 in a row." So I remember, and coach was like, "You gonna keep going till you get a stop." So I'm like, "All right, I gotta do something." He not hit another 3. So I go out there, I close out real hard, rip one dribble layup. I'm like, all right, I gotta figure something out. So that was my welcome to college moment. That was like my first and second workout actually. So that was pretty funny looking back at it.
So I talked with Shaka this summer for the almanac that we put out, and one of the things that he said, and I believe the quote was, "I don't mind putting a little public pressure on Cam for this," is if he's going to be one of the best shooters in the Big East, he's got to be more efficient. I think it was you shot 36% from three, and I want to say 65 from the free throw line. Right?
Something like that. I couldn't
Yeah, something
tell you.
like that. So
65 from the line.
Yeah,
Kim.
the problem is I didn't shoot a lot of them. So, if you miss a few, it looks terrible. So that is an issue within itself. I need to get to the free throw line a lot more. That's what
Get into a rhythm.
definitely that's what we talked about with the coaches. My problem is, I don't really I try to just score, if that makes sense. Like I don't like if I get fouled while trying to score, that just happens. But like I don't really try to draw a foul, which is something I need to get better at, which is what we're talking about with the coaching staffs. And making points a lot easier to come by for our team, rather than just so me. And I really been keeping that in the back of my mind.
What are the expectations of this team? Because again, you guys had an incredible regular season, but obviously you didn't do what you wanted to do in the postseason.
Right.
You kind of learn that way. Unfortunately, that college basketball is built so much on what you do in the postseason. Mm-hmm. How do you guys make sure that does not happen again?
I mean, just use that experience. We remember how we felt in our locker room. We remember the mistakes we made in that game. Just use that experience. Learn from it. Don't have to learn it again. For it to, have to sit in. Be able to just learn it once. Be grateful for that experience, and move on. Take that into this year. I think that's what we're doing. I think we're doing a pretty good job of that. Carrying over the things we need to get better at.
Losing Omax. Mm-hmm. He's the only guy that's not coming back from last year's rotation.
Yeah.
How do you replace what he did? Is it David Joplin? Is it someone else? Is it Chase Ross? Like who's kind of stepped up to fill the? I know it's not going to be one. You can't replace top 25 pick with one person, but who's stepping up?
That's what I was about to say. Replacement is the word I would use. I would just say, different people embellishing different roles now with us having a different team. So obviously Omax was a big piece for us. Obviously defensively, but even on offense. He was great on the old glass. He was a good shooter. Made great decisions with the ball, more times than not. So, he was great for us. And, we loved his athleticism and him bailing us out on a lot of plays. But as far as, what we bring in to the table this year is, obviously Jock will have a lot more time, a lot more touches, along with Chase, along with BG, Sean, freshman coming off the bench. So, that's the way we've been attacking it, seeing what we need to do, like you said, to fill that void and be better than we were last year.
Cam, appreciate it, man. Great seeing you.
For sure.
Get to the line more.
Got to.
Make those shots from the line. They're free ones.
Here's what we're going to do, though. Before we let you go, we're going to have, if I'm ever struggling with my fit.
For sure.
Yeah, we're going to have to.
We're going to let you hit them out.
For sure. I can give my number. I can help you out anytime you need. For sure. I got you. For sure.
Kam Jones.